All right, thank you, Anthony. You're looking at the man accused of shooting and killing a print shop worker at Wayne Community College. He was arrested Tuesday in Florida, arrived in the Tar Heel State actually just a short while ago. You're looking live at the courtroom in Goldsboro. We're going to walk you through what is happening in court. We heard from Kenneth Stansel before, and it was a profanity-laced speech he gave in Florida, so we won't have the audio from the courtroom here in North Carolina, but we've got producers listening into the courtroom. We will relay the information conveyed there to you. Kenneth Stansel, arrested in Daytona Tuesday. Yeah, he agreed to be extradited back to North Carolina. He is facing formal charges in the death of school print shop director Ron Lane. During his first court appearance, this one I'm talking about in Florida, he confessed to murdering Lane. He claims it was because Lane molested one of his family members. Stansel's mother disputes those claims entirely. She does say Lane made sexually laced comments to her son. This could be a death penalty case. Stansel made these claims saying he felt no remorse for killing Lane on the campus of Wayne Community College on Monday. Now, here's something that Wayne County Sheriff has not been able to substantiate. Stansel is claimed to have killed 2 black men and a Hispanic male over the previous 4 years, saying he stabbed them to death. He said this is just the first time he has been caught. Again, Wayne County Sheriff Larry Pierce reiterated there are no known facts to substantiate Stansel's claims. Again, you're looking live at the court in Goldsboro, where Kenneth Stansel is formally facing charges. If anything develops in that courtroom, we will convey the information to you just as soon as we get it. One thing you really can't miss it, are the distinct tattoos on Stansel. Some experts who track hate groups have said that Stansel's facial tattoo has a number 88, and that is a clear indication of a neo-Nazi who has been accused of attacking gays. Police have not said whether Stansel held white supremacist beliefs. They say the 20-year-old entered the Wayne Community College print shop where he used to work, fired once with a pistol-grip shotgun, killing Lane, who was his former supervisor, just as Lane was arriving for work. And that shooting sparked a campus-wide lockdown. Right now I'm getting an update from our producers listening into the courtroom. They have not begun to say anything. As soon as they do, we'll tell you what happens. Our producer is saying that security is tight in the courtroom. Many law enforcement officers can be seen. We have not heard from Stansel yet at this point, so I'll continue to walk you through what got us to this point. Police have not released an official motive in this, and they said that the men's relationship was purely a supervisor-student one. We're hearing many claims from Stansel about what happened. They have not been substantiated by police. So North Carolina police are investigating whether this killing of an openly gay college print shop supervisor had to do more with the conflict over sexuality or losing a job. Here's why I say that. Ron Lane was 44. He worked for Wayne Community College for 18 years, most recently as the school's print shop director. Kenneth Morgan Stansel III was a 20-year-old welding student, tattooed neo-Nazi symbol on his face, and was angry after he was dismissed from his campus work-study job with Lane for absenteeism. His mother says Stansel was a target of unwanted sexual comments from Lane. So each man struggled with losing people very close to them through suicides leading up to this as well. Lane's partner of 12 years killed himself last year. Stansel's mother says he never recovered from his father's suicide. That happened back in 2009. If you're just joining us, you're looking live at court in North Carolina. Kenneth Stansel III, now officially charged with the murder of Ron Lane. This is his first appearance in a North Carolina courtroom, happening right now. You were looking in live. He was arrested in Daytona, Florida, Tuesday morning. He agreed to be extradited back to North Carolina, where he's facing these formal charges in the death of the school print shop director. Back in Florida, during his first court appearance there, he confessed to murdering Lane, claims it was because he molested one of his family members. Stansel's mother disputes those claims entirely. Let me check for an update from our producers. Okay, I'm being told that Kenneth Stansel still has not said anything. He's sitting there shackled and handcuffed in court. Still silence in the courtroom, waiting on the judge to arrive for this first appearance happening in North Carolina. Let's talk about how he got to Florida from North Carolina. The man accused got there by hitchhiking. A police report released on Wednesday from Daytona Beach says the 20-year-old was picked up by a woman after his motorcycle broke down in South Carolina. So the woman dropped Stansel off in Daytona Beach. He was found sleeping on the beach Tuesday morning by officers there. Police report says Stansel pulled a knife on the officers when he was woken up, but nobody was hurt in that situation. So he was extradited back to North Carolina. Now he sits there accused of shooting and killing 44-year-old Ron Lane, who is a print shop director at Wayne Community College. As we wait for the developments in court today at his first appearance in North Carolina, let's take a moment to talk about the victim, Ron Lane. His funeral services began at 2 o'clock at a Dudley Funeral Home today. Many hundreds of people streamed into that service. Looking for the information about a memorial fund. Here we go. The college set up a memorial fund established on behalf of the school and Lane's family. You can find more information about that if you go to twcnews.com. We're looking in live as Kenneth Stansel is making his first court appearance in North Carolina. He's sitting there orange, shackled, still silence in the courtroom as we wait for the judge to enter. Wayne Community College is back open, obviously still heavy hearts and a quiet scene there after Monday's fatal shooting. A former student you're looking at, 20-year-old Kenneth Morgan Stansel III. He admitted to shooting and killing Ron Lane, a print shop director at the school. Stansel was one of Lane's former work-study students. We spoke with a public information officer for Wayne Community College who told us the school is beginning to heal. It will take some time. We will come out of this strong. Senior resident Superior Court Judge Arnold Jones will preside over Stansel's first appearance here in North Carolina. District Attorney Matt Delbridge said Stansel will be given a first appearance on an open count of murder where he will be given the opportunity to request court-appointed counsel or to hire his own attorney. We're looking at Stansel standing up now as we wait for this hearing to get underway. We have producers listening into the courtroom for you. We will convey the information that is given there to you as it happens live. Again, waiting on Senior Resident Superior Court Judge Arnold Jones to preside over this first appearance in North Carolina. District Attorney Matt Delbridge said Stansel will be given a first appearance on an open count of murder. Then he will be given the opportunity to request court-appointed counsel or to hire his own attorney. I believe that is the judge now telling Stansel his rights as this first hearing in North Carolina gets underway. So there's a lot of conflicting information in this case. North Carolina police are investigating whether the killing of the openly gay college print shop supervisor had to do more with a conflict over sexuality or losing a job. Again, Ron Lane was 44. He worked for Wayne Community College for 18 years, most recently as the school's print shop director. Kenneth Stansel was 20 years old, a welding student, the tattooed neo-Nazi symbol on his face, and was angry after he was dismissed from his campus work-study job with Lane for absenteeism. Let me check now from an update from our producer. All right, he is shackled, handcuffed. Judge is there asking Kenneth to stand, saying, "This is your first appearance. You are charged with murder. The maximum penalty possible in this case is the death penalty." Asked Stansel if he understood. Stansel responded, "Yeah." Uh-oh. Okay. Just getting an update on what happened so I can relate it to you. Being told that there was again profanity-laced outburst. So let me summarize what happened to you. The judge asked if he understood, asked if he wanted a lawyer. Stancil said he does not. He said he knew he was going to get life anyway. He knew he was going to end up being the result of his actions. He knew what he had to do when he got caught. He referred to the victim as a blank child molester in court, and then you saw the scuffle, and he was let out by what appeared to be a group of guards. Now, I told you our concerns were that the profanity would make error, but I'm told we can take audio and let you listen into the courtroom now live.
Or that type of behavior in my courtroom. Not today, and not in the future. So, Mr. Delbridge, as to when you would like to proceed on this first appearance, I'll be glad to consider that.
Ross, we'll get about 15 minutes to try.
Let's be at ease for about 15 minutes.
We'll stay at least 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, you probably saw that outburst in court. Let me tell you again what happened. The judge asked, he said, "You've been charged with first-degree murder." "Yes, sir." "Do you want a lawyer?" Stancil said, "No, I don't need one. I know I'm going to get life anyway. I knew in my mind I could get life or the death penalty. If you're a blank child molester," then the judge said, "You will not use that being the F word, in my courtroom." Stancil, "I don't give a blank what you say," and then you notice they were wrestled out. So now what's happening is that they are in recess for about 15 minutes. Again, you've been listening and looking live at his first court appearance in North Carolina. Sounds like they're going to take a break for 15 minutes. As soon as they get back underway, then we will let you know what else happens today. We're going to let you know what else is making headlines today. Any more developments in court, we're going to bring them to you.
Cabela's first North Carolina